It's unlike the Forte. When you bring the audio back, it still retains the nicer qualities of the higher end piece of equipment that I have here, so I can kind of feel in some way that I'm taking the studio with me when I go.
We're at the Charter Oak booth at Messe, and Michael's going to tell us about something to put in your lunchbox.
Basically. That's right. Yeah, here we have the first 500 series 15-pin module that my company has ever made. We decided to start with a 3-band parametric equalizer, which we think is the most powerful and most versatile 3-band parametric on the market. We can't find a parametric equalizer that's this powerful in any console equalizer or any 500 series module. This equalizer gives you 3 very wide overlapping bands. The low band goes from 20 Hertz up to 500, the mid band from 500 to 10K, and then the top band from 800 Hertz all the way up to 20K. The bandwidth is a constantly variable adjustment, so it's fully parametric throughout the entire bandwidth of the device, from 1/16 of an octave up to 2 octaves. The cut and boost is done with Cherry Electric rotary switches with a lever control in 2 and 3 dB steps. When you get down to -12, you'll notice there's one click below -12, and you see an infinity symbol. This gives you -24, so now you have a constantly variable notch filter. There are bell and shelf selection switches in the top band and the low band, and in the mid band you have a frequency divided by 10 switch. So there's really literally nothing that you can't get at with this equalizer. When you're using this to track drums and difficult sources that need a lot of correction, you're going to have great luck with this. What we find in most parametric and semi-parametric EQs in the 500 format and in console EQs, generally the top and the bottom bands are shelving or bell curves. You have a choice. They only give you fully parametric control over the low mids and high mids. That's where this EQ is really different. You have fully parametric control over the entire bandwidth of the device. The unit also gives you a low pass filter and high pass filters, which are switchable. The low pass filter brings you down 10 dB at 20 kilohertz. High pass filter brings you down 10 dB at 20 hertz. So these are very, very musical. They don't completely chop off all the bass and all the treble. So you'll find them to be much more usable when producing music than what you find on most console equalizer and 500 series equalizers. The unit has very high headroom. It runs on plus and minus 18 volts. Obviously the API rack only provides 16 volts and 300 milliamps of current, so we do some power management on the PC board to deal with that, so that you can plug it into basically any of these commercially available 15-pin power supplies and still get the same amount of headroom.
So what was the reasoning behind putting switchable gain in there, other than limitations in panel space? There is the limitation in panel space, but this gives you a lot of accuracy. When you have a rotary switch with fixed resistors, you know what you're getting. When you set this at 2 dBs, you're getting 2 dBs. There's a fixed resistor in there that has a 0.1% tolerance. So it makes the settings more repeatable.
Yeah, of course, it's exactly repeatable, no problem. Yeah.
So shipping and pricing on this, Michael?
This will retail for $799 US, and we expect to ship these in about 45 days from today.
Okay, so we're looking at early June, something like that?
Yeah, if not earlier. This is in a very late stage of development. Now these units are working, and we've built other, not prototypes, but kind the units like this that look and feel and work like production models. So we're very late in the stage of development in this product.
Oh, thanks very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming by.
A pleasure.
I appreciate it.